So this is your host, Gene Van Horn. I'm back once again, guys. What's up? I am pulling double duty, so if you see the same shirt, you're not having deja vu. And I didn't wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. I just filmed 2 episodes in one day. But I'm back doing the Measy Touchpad keyboard that I did order off Amazon. And it's not their fault. I originally bought this device for my Fire Stick, my TV Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick TV thing, but it didn't really work for that because it actually has a little 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle thingy, and my Fire Stick TV doesn't have that, but I was able to test it on Windows and Mac OS, and for the most part performed very well. It did take a little bit of time to install on Windows, but once it got up, trackpad's a little iffy. I mean, it's not the fastest moving thing in the world, but what do you expect for $7, right? The scroll pad works just fine. All the buttons are real clicky, if you could hear. Real tactile. Nicely placed, real soft rubber. Feels good the way you hold it. It is very responsive. Once you kind of get going, you find the click buttons here. It's got the right click mouse. It's got the left click mouse. So kind of once you get everything involved, you know, you kind of moving your thumb and clicking, and then moving your thumb and right click. It does get to going really well on Mac. It did seem a little better than on Windows. Windows, it kind of moved a little slower. It was a little sketchy, but other than that, it really was good. It was a good product. It was a good price range for that. Had I bought it for that, I don't really see myself using it for Windows or Mac though, because I don't have my Mac or my Windows PC hooked up to my TV. If you do, it's probably great for that, just like an extra remote, so you don't have to carry a full-size keyboard or your mouse or whatever. So I could see it being used for that if you do have your Mac or PC hooked up to your TV, or if you have an Amazon Fire TV or like a Shield or any Google TV or Android TV that has a USB port, it'd probably be great for. But I didn't get to test it for that, but I do like the product. Overall, I give it a 5 out of 10 as far as a full device, because it does feel a little cheap. Kind of feels like one of those games you buy at the dollar store. It doesn't really have a premium build, so it does. The only things that feels really good about it, the buttons. The buttons are nice and soft touch, but the device itself feels real, cheap, plasticky. It doesn't have a great feel to it, so it's a 5, just mainly based on the feel. Functionality works. Everything works just like it says it does, so that's a plus. So it definitely works, but it's not rechargeable, so you have to use batteries, which is definitely a negative. In this day and age, if you don't have a lithium ion in your device, there's really no need to have it. It's plain and simple. If it's not rechargeable, what's the point? So we're kind of getting to, it's 2017 now. I think everything, even something this cheap, should have a lithium ion battery or some type of rechargeable functionality. And probably switch to Bluetooth. I don't really see too much use these days for the small click, and the way that everything's becoming more portable, I don't really see a use for something like this, like I said, unless you have your PC hooked up to your TV. So that's the review on that. There will be a link in the description down below to the product. Kind of give me your feedback. Tell me what you think. If you do end up picking it up, let me know what you think on any one of my products that I review. I will be doing a bunch of these more, so like, subscribe, and share. Like, scribe, what an idiot. Like, subscribe, and share. And feedback is always great. I like the conversation. So see you next time. Oh, I forgot to mention. Twitter handle is Gene No Limit. Facebook is facebook.com/Gene Van Horn. And you can find me on the What Happens When podcast at youtube.com/What Happens When podcast, facebook.com/What Happens When podcast, or Twitter at WHW podcasts. So those are all the links there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to all my channels, mother sucker.